Hey, Dave, what's on your mind today?
Hey, not too much, Tom. Yeah, as far as this Gilded Age goes, it will definitely, and it may be too late. I mean, we are sliding into fascism. And frankly, as far as like this caller that I hear this a lot, why is Joe Biden not giving fireside speeches? Well, he is. He's just not copying the title verbatim. And let me explain. The Nazis during World War II, they became an implacable enemy, right? They were unapologetic. Well, then that's when, FDR started doing, had to really juice up the fireside speeches. And it's sort of like Riefenstahl's, seminal work. One of the greatest propaganda films ever made was Triumph of the Will. That's right. And how did we? The only thing we could do is a series of films to compete called Why We Fight, and that's kind of like the fireside.
We did that in the 50s.
Yes.
I'm sure you've seen them.
Yeah, it was.
They're having a renaissance on social media right now.
Well, my problem is I want to connect Triumph of the Will to this idea of will to power, Nietzsche. But there is no direct connection, all right? But because Nietzsche died in 1900. But here's the deal: is that's basically why we're going to fascism. This is why we have guys like Elon Musk. We have this deference. We've evolved too much towards fascism. We have this deference to our employer, this deference to authority for survival, and these Trump, these Trump allies, they believe it is in our best interest. They honestly do, just like the Nazis really did not see themselves as villains. And the problem is we, if we don't, long story short, I am worried about, what I call an Osama bin Randy effect. All right, it's when Randy. She wasn't the only one, but Randy Rhodes is a celebrity. Popular. Randy Rhodes once said right after 9/11 that she thought that Osama bin Laden claimed he had nothing to do with it. That's true. He did claim he had nothing to do with it, but she was completely bombarded by critics, a lot of them on the left wing. They called her Osama bin Randy. And this actually happened to me. It happened to a lot of people that question things. And what I'm worried about is, if Joe Biden doesn't get real, Joe Biden's election is the most important thing to staving off this tendency towards fascism. The other thing is if something happens like a terrorist attack, particularly from, what we think is a Muslim adversary, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, people are going to blame Joe Biden. They're going to want a strong authoritarian leader like Donald Trump, and that's it. It's going to be game over.
Right. No, 9/11 resurrected George W. Bush's campaign. I mean, had 9/11 not happened, Bush I don't think he would have gotten reelected in 2004, but, he rode that to the end. You're right, Dave. Dave, thank you. And that's the October surprise that wakes me up at night.